like, you know what? I just got to make time for this, man. Like, if I really want this bad, this podcast, I got to make time. Ain't no shortcuts. It's like I got to put in 10 hours of like doing a whole episode and realizing none of the audio recorded. I got to do episodes where like my internet was spotty and it never upload. I got to go through those learning pains, and I got to make that time to get to the point where I'm at right now.
I just had that experience, but yeah, like as far as like recording one and then your internet is shitty or something happens and like it's gone. It's just
gone.
You just feel like
robbed. You stolen. Like I was taken from this land. Yeah, no, I felt that. Man. So, but Lady T aside, I remember meeting you at UVA and like we met through class, but like you was throwing productions in your own right. Like you was putting parties on at your house. And here's the thing, I threw house parties too, but like we was just like I'll never call my parties the same like type of party that you was putting on. Like you threw productions, you did like showcases, you know what I'm saying? You created like scenes, you created all types of that stuff.
We would just have, I mean, like the guy that lived with Carl David, he was a party host, like
man with the turtleneck,
yeah,
the poppers, man. I was like, I said, I just
right. Niggas didn't even know what poppers were for real.
Not at all. That was like, welcome experience.
That is the funniest shit ever.
So what's your take?
Poppers are for everyone.
100% agree. I've done them before and they are for me.
Thank God. I mean, it's like big grinder, gay media will have us believing that it's just for gay males.
You mean queer media?
Right. And I am in queer media. I just think Troye Sivan really gave poppers a fighting chance. Like there was a war on poppers and now straight men probably feel like it's not for them. But that's kind of what I'm trying to dispute is say like straight men, rise.
Sniff your brains out.
Yeah, sniff your brains out.
New York City is the only place in the world where you can just walk into a deli and say, let me get some drugs to sniff on.
Solvent cleaner? Just call them what it is.
Also, the names are so sick.
Yeah, 1000%.
Like Premium Rush.
Again, our king, Troye Sivan.
Do you like poppers?
What do you think?
In one night, how often can you do poppers? Because I feel like I do one and I go, haha, I did poppers, and then I'm done for the night.
I think the opportunities are endless. And I don't even think that it's about bringing them to a nightclub or a bar. Bring them to the movies. Bring them to Wicked. Bring them to the library. Bring them to the Rockettes.
No!
Bring them to the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting.
100% disagree with this. Poppers make your brain melt. They are bad for you. Kids, do not do poppers at all.
Not drugs.
Actually, I've turned on you. No, I've turned on you. I don't agree with poppers. Make them illegal. Make them illegal.
How did we get here?
Well, you're telling the kids to sniff their brains out.
I'm not telling the kids to do anything.
Okay.
You're telling the kids, and that's a little weird. I'm just saying that it's not just for gay guys.
Okay, I agree with that.
I'm so glad we came.
It's for kids.
But yeah, I did really enjoy living with people who like, you know, we saw a lot of it was almost inevitable. Like everybody in the house just had friends that would just be around, and we always gotta have like things to drink in the house or things to eat in the house, and just like you said, like we had this book on the wall called Be Here Now. I actually have it now in a text form.
What?
But that's like what was on the walls. Honestly, so I'm in my lab. I can like run 3 steps that way and grab it just to show you the pages.
Please go ahead, man. Like it's a spoken word. We here. Moni, man, y'all don't understand. She ran too for my listeners. She actually just cut out. Yeah, no, Moni really she definitely did that when it came to like her scene, her like room. I mean, not even room. The host like I can't describe. Like, you walk in, you just felt like you just went into a set. Like, look at that. Oh my look at that.
These were like all these pages. We just pulled them out of the book and had the square tiles or whatever, and just like put the whole book. Well, which really set the tone. For sure. And it's by, I don't want to get his name, Ram Dass. Right. Ram Dass just passed last year. He's like one of the like, I guess, pioneer explorers of LSD. And so this book honestly is a trip. And like, to be honest, so is what I found so far. Like what I found so far, I've written honestly to kind of like merge like, I guess the things you're privy to on psychedelics with the default world. Like, and I feel like that's a lot of what Be Here Now is. Yeah. And so it's definitely a book that, like, once I started coming up with things, like, it inspired me to write it down, like this and the Tao Te Ching. Those, and like the Tao Te Ching came into my life because I took a Taoism class like my 4th year. And I hated the class, to be honest. It was like very, very, very boring. Like the teacher was boring, but I think it's because he was trying to teach it too academically rather than like spiritually. It was like we were reading stuff and like half of our class might talk about like, you know, who's authorized to translate or like whatever, just some bullshit, or like, or the specifics of the choices that this specific translator made, or like rather than like us engaging with like how this book could shape our character. Like but the translation that he made us buy was so fire that like I connected with it anyway. And so between Be Here Now being on my walls at the crib and having the Tao Te Ching, and like I think those, and also taking like metaphysics in at UVA, and I was like, I think I was. So I took 2 classes with this guy. His name was Trenton Merricks, I believe. Professor Merricks. He reminded me of like, he was like the Patch Adams of like philosophy. Like if Robin Williams was your philosophy professor, that's this nigga.
Wow. Oh God.
Oh God. It was so tight. But I